4 Lopsided Fighting Configurations by Krishna's Mercy. Chaturdasya Sahasrani Rakshasam Bhima Karmanam Hatanya Kena Ramena Manushena Padatina. Quote, those 14,000 Rakshasas of frightening deeds were eliminated by that one man, a foot soldier who was Rama. Valmiki Ramayana, Aranya Kand, 26:35.
1. 4 against 1. Really? You need all 4 of your friends together? Are you guys connected in some way? Is there some magical circle of force that only activates if every piece is tapped in? That makes no sense, but we saw that recently on a worldwide scale with newly discovered medical treatment. There was so much force and pressure applied to others. I didn't realize that the new medication only works if every person takes it. 2. 10 against 1. 4 is not enough for you, I guess. 10 against 1? That is crazy. Do you expect to witness one of these scenes from the movies? I hope you realize that those are carefully choreographed. If 10 people actually attacked a single person, it would not be a contest. The force is overwhelming. 3. 14 against 1. 10 is not enough for you. Need to add 4 more? Is that some lucky number for you? This will be a one-sided affair. I think you could even take turns, like with one of those tag team matches in professional wrestling. 4. 14,000 against 1. I believe this is known as a stampede. One person is stuck in the middle of a crowd. That crowd of individuals frantically travels in one direction. This is usually the result of an emergency of some sorts. A barrier comes down, say within a stadium hosting a concert. In a well-known public building, the police actually open the gates on purpose so as to entrap the protesting citizens who will have no choice but to enter. Go with the flow takes on a different meaning when you have no choice but to travel in a certain direction. The force of that many people is too much to overcome.
The above are different ways to understand the scene one time in the Dandaka forest during the manifest Leela of Sri Rama, who is an avatara of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. From the Vedic understanding, we learn that God can be described as both Nirguna and Saguna. He is Nirguna in the sense that there are not any attributes which can limit him. For instance, if someone is a female based on their gunas, they are not a male. If someone is tall, they are not short. If someone is heavy, they are not light. These are specific gunas, and the respective qualities might be good or bad, favorable or unfavorable, depending on the circumstance. God is always good. He is always auspicious. The concepts of good and bad are an illusion created by him. The pair is incorporated within the illusory energy known as Maya. Rama is the controller of Maya. He is Nirguna because there is no illusion to his existence. Hari Maya Krita Dosh Guna Binu Hari Bhajan Najahi. Bhajiya Ram Sab Kam Taji As Bichari Man Mahi. Quote, good and bad, which are part of the illusion created by Hari, cannot be removed without worshipping Hari. Keeping this in mind, worship Rama and renounce all desires. Dohavali 127. We can say that Rama is also Saguna. This does not violate the first principle. He is Saguna in the sense of showing distinguishable features. For instance, we know that Rama is a person distinct from others. He is an individual with a specific visual. In the above referenced verse, he is referred to as a man, Manusha. This one incident provides a clear contrast, or on the one side you have Rakshasa demons of amazing might. Their deeds are frightening, reaching the level of Herculean. These Rakshasas are described as Bhima Karma. Since they are of the Rakshasa species, they can change shapes at will. They have something like special abilities which they tend to use for evil. In this particular scene, there are not 4 Rakshasas. There are not 10. There are not even 14. Take the 14 and multiply it by 1,000. 14,000 Rakshasas descended upon the eldest son of King Dashrath. The pretense was a supposed insult against the woman named Shurpanakha. She previously tried to attack Rama's wife, Sita Devi, and there was some retaliation resulting from that aggression. The Rakshasas responded with practically all of their might. They were expert in black magic and large in force. On the other side, we have the single person, the man named Rama. There was no changing shape. There was no deception. There was simply a coat of armor and expert marksmanship in firing arrows from an illustrious bow. It is said in this shloka that Rama was on foot. He was fighting all by himself with no one to help him. The winner was Rama. The 14,000 were defeated. As the less intelligent will try to rationalize the reality by falsely attributing the feat to mythology, there is a detailed description of exactly how Rama emerged victorious. Moreover, to the wise, to the intelligent class, while such a feat is to be celebrated for eternity, there is not much to be surprised over. Goswami Tulsidas describes that the same Rama carries the bow known as time. The different arrows released from that bow are different units of time. The arrows destroy the entire collective of the population of the universe. That number in the path of the flight of the arrows is far greater than 14,000. Lav nimesh paramanu jug, baras kalp sarachand. Bhajasi na mamte hi ram kaham kalu jasu ko dand. Quote, Mind, why are you not worshipping Sri Rama, whose bow is like time, with weapons of arrows representing the different units of time, such as Paramanu, Lava, Nimesha, Barasa, Yuga, and Kalpa? Dohavali 130. To the devoted souls, those weapons are auspicious in nature. They annihilate the miscreants and protect the saintly class, the sadhus. While time is a dreaded enemy for the materialists suffering through the illusion of Maya, that same time is auspicious in creating renewing opportunities for remembering the one who is expert at fighting against enemies dreadful in their deeds and antagonistic to Dharma at heart. In closing, antagonistic at heart, from Dharma to depart, so vile as to attack in course, with 14,000 force, against a single man standing, on foot with only bow commanding, but to that one victory easily came, known in glory with Rama the name.